Welcome back. We're going to do the same video again, same asana that we did last time, but this time we're going to go straight legs up the wall. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about the setup. As you can see here, I have a bolster, and this bolster is about probably 1 or 2 inches away from the wall. So the idea is that the back of the legs can work straight to the wall and the sitting bones can descend down, so that you get length to the back of the legs, and this in turn will bring the natural arch to the lower back that the bolster will catch. But if you don't have a bolster, or you find that the bolster is not quite the right size for you, you can just take a pile of blankets, roll it up to whatever size you want, and then put a belt on each end to keep them in a roll to act as a bolster. And so because we all have different abilities in terms of where we're at with being able to get access to the openness of the chest, if you find that this height is too much and it's putting too much of a curve into your lumbar spine and you're getting any kind of discomfort, please come out, and I'll show you how to get in and out, and take a lower height. One of the other things you might want to do is, if you are only working with the bolster and you don't have the option to adjust the height on that, is potentially take some blankets for under where your shoulders and chest will get to, and rise the height of the floor up. It's really important that that you don't work into pain. This is to bring openness and to bring some access to getting all of these muscles, that have become very sore and stiff post the surgery. And we tend to, do a lot of this is to try and just get this open again, because this will affect the ability of us to use our arms and the movement in our shoulders. So just really take care of yourself. If something doesn't feel right, don't persevere with it. Come out, change your setup, and then try again. Or if it still doesn't really feel right, then don't work with it. Go back to one that you can work with. So with the legs straight up the wall, it's a bit more awkward to get in and out of, but in principle it's the same. You come and take the side saddle and get your hip right to the wall. From there, you're going to come onto your elbows and swing your legs up the wall. And then what will happen is that you'll have to shuffle yourself in to get your bum going right to the wall. And so for some of you who have quite tight hamstrings, you're probably going to work with your knees slightly bent, because you want this, length to the back of the thighs of this going down, rather than straightening the legs and the pelvis lifting up. So, this pressing of the sitting bones into the wall and the descending of the sitting bones is definitely the work that you're doing here. You can go this arm variation with the back of the hands to the floor, the arms at the side. If you wanted to deepen it, you could try doing cactus arms or goalpost arms. And for me, that's about my absolute maximum right now. But for some of you who might have more, you can try, taking the arms a bit higher over the head. And so with the coming out, you bend your knees, you push your feet into the wall, shimmy the bolster towards the wall. And then you're going to go soles of the feet together, knees wide on your bolster, just Baddha Konasana, like this for a little bit, before you then bring the knees together and roll out to the right hand side. So I'm going to practice this now, and I'm going to try and stay in it for at least a good 15 minutes, as long as my circulation in my legs is telling me that that I can stay there. When you lose the circulation in the legs, like if you go up and you're only up for a couple of minutes, you can always bend the knees to relieve that. But the longer you do it, the better it'll get.